Hey guys, Jacqueline Fernandez at the Alert Center. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Today we're going to chat about the Nebraska Supreme Court issuing the ruling today upholding LB574. So this is the law that bans abortions after 12 weeks and prohibits gender-affirming care for minors. Now these two issues, you'll recall, were originally brought forward as separate bills before being combined back in March. So we're going to chat a little bit about this case, Planned Parenthood of the Heartland versus Hilgers. The issue at hand here questioned whether the combination of these two bills did violate the state constitution, which requires a bill to be one subject. So state officials praised the decision today of the Supreme Court. So clearly they're upholding LB 574. Joining me now to chat a little bit more about this and what it means for Nebraskans in moving forward is State Senator Merve Riepe. He's joining us this afternoon. Senator Riepe, thank you so much for your time today and for chatting about this decision.
Well, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what this means in moving forward for Nebraska as a whole.
Well, I think it provides a lot of clarity to it. It's the reason that we have the Supreme Court. When there are questionable disputes, you know, they are the intervener and they are the final word. And so I think that that provides stability for us. And so with it comes some predictability in terms of going forward. If you recall, the Gallup poll had a survey out that said 2/3 of the not only Nebraskans but Americans favored a first trimester abortion limit, which is the 12th week. And we were trying to look for something that appealed to Nebraskans and made some common sense, if you will, some reasonableness. And I think we were able to accomplish that. So I was pleased that the ruling came through today. As such, we also had gender-affirming care, and part of that is I think many of us, myself included, looked at it, and it overlapped some with child protective actions. We wanted to make sure the very youngest, as such, were taken care of.
Sure, definitely. Talk a little bit about, can you chat with me about the dissent at all? I mean, kind of put this into layman's terms. The dissent is saying that unrelated provisions that do similar things don't, get rid of the fact that the bill does contain more than one subject. I mean, any thoughts on that dissenting opinion at all?
Well, my piece is that's what the Supreme Court decided, that they qualified as a single health care subject, and it's not my position or intent or interest to second guess the Nebraska Supreme Court.
Sure. Anything else that you think is important for people to know regarding today's decision?
I do. I think that the public coming up on the November are going to have two petitions. One is regarding putting the 12-week into the Constitution. The other one is the second bill is a 23 to 24 viability, more progressive kind of a abortion bill, if you will. So the voters will have their say, and we as a state and as a legislature will live by their call unless someone comes up with some legal challenge on top of that particular election.
All right, wonderful. Senator Riepe, thank you so much for joining us at the Alert Center this afternoon. I really do appreciate your time.
Well, thank you. You have a great day. Have a great weekend.
All right, same to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we just heard from Nebraska State Senator Merve Riepe on today's topic at hand here. I do have the full opinion in my hands. Quite a lengthy read, but you can read it in its entirety if you're interested in doing so. Before we do go, just wanted to kind of give you a look at our website. That's WOWT.com. You can always head there for more information on this story and several others. And I'm sure you've noticed that we do not have our traditional broadcast lineup. So please do stay tuned to our broadcast. We'll be live at 5 tonight due to the NBC Olympics. A lot of excitement there for a lot of people. In the meantime, before we do go, it's getting hot out there. It's only going to get hotter as this heat wave persists, right? So here's a live look at our Blackstone camera. It looks kind of smoggy out there, maybe from those Canadian wildfires, but we'll have more information from our meteorologists on what exactly is causing all that haze or smog or however you want to look at it. Here's a different view, I guess, of Blackstone. And a quick look at traffic for you at 90th and Dodge. Everything looks good, right? Seems to be flowing along smoothly. Not really clouds in the sky today. The sunshine clearly poking through. Hot and humid. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me at the Alert Center. We'll be sure to bring you all the latest news with our first broadcast today live at 5. Until then, have a wonderful day.